Hey, my name is Justin Carson. I'm the student minister here at Tusculum Baptist Church. And I know that we cannot be here at church together, but I wanted to do a children's lesson. But a lot of times, Team Kid, what we do is we start off with a game or activity. And so today's game is called the Talent Show. So I know that many of the children out there and the adults, parents, you guys have talents. And so I have here a football. Some people are good at playing football. They have a great skills. They like to pass and all that. Some they like to play basketball. They like to shoot, and they're really good at basketball. That's their talent. Some, have a microphone here. They like to sing, and they really enjoy singing, and that's a talent that they have. And another one is they like to draw. They like art, or they like to paint. So we all have different talents. Well, this is what I want you to do. I want you to play this game, the Talent Show, and you can explain your talent to your family, to your parents, to your siblings, or you can act it out. I know some of y'all like to act out your talent. So that is the game. Parents, you can do this too. You can act out your talent. You can tell your talent. I think it'll be great fun. So that is the game for today. All right, today's lesson is going to be about the parable of the talents. Now, Jesus, when he spoke and when he taught people, he would speak in parables. He would teach parables. And parables is a story that makes a point. And so I'm going to read here about the parable of the talents. We're going to see Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 29. For it is just like a man about to go on a journey. He called his own servants and entrusted his possessions to them. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2 talents, and to another 1 talent, depending on each one's ability. Then he went on a journey. Immediately the man who had received 5 talents went, put them to work, and earned 5 more. In the same way, the man who had earned 2 more. But the man who had received 1 talent went off, dug a hole in the ground, and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those servants came and settled accounts with them. The man who had received 5 talents approached and presented 5 more talents, and said, Master, you gave me 5 talents. See, I've earned 5 more talents. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You were faithful over a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Share your master's joy. The man with 2 talents also approached. He said, Master, you gave me 2 talents. See, I've earned 2 more talents. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You were faithful over a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Share your master's joy. The man who had received 1 talent also approached and said, Master, I know you. You're a harsh man, reaping where you haven't sown and gathering where you haven't scattered seed. So I was afraid and went off and hid your talent in the ground. See, you have what is yours. His master replied to him, You evil, lazy servant. If you knew that I reap where I haven't sown and gather where I haven't scattered, then you should have deposited my money with the bankers, and I would have received my money back with interest when I returned. So take the talent from him and give it to the one who has 10 talents. For to everyone who has more will be given, and he will have more than enough. But from the one who does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him. All right, so we just read about the parable of the talents. So we have this guy, he's a master, and he has some servants. And so the one servant, all right, he got 5 talents. Now we think a talent is a sum of money. So he got 5 talents, and then the other guy, he got 2 talents, and then the third guy, he got 1 talent. So the one with 5 talents, he took those talents, and he worked them, and guess what? He got 5 more talents. Well, then the second guy, he had his 2 talents. He went, he worked them, and guess what? He got 2 more talents. Well, then you have the third guy, the third servant. And guess what? He had 1 talent. And what did he do? He took it, he hid it, and he buried it. Well, it was then time for them to go to their master. And so the guy that had 5 talents, he took his 5 talents and said, hey, I had these 5 talents. I worked them. I got 5 more talents. And the master was like, well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a few things. Now you will be faithful. I will make you faithful over many things. You will be in charge over many things. Well, then you have the second guy, right? How many talents did he have? He had 2 talents, right? Well, he worked them and got 2 more talents. And so he was talking to the master, and the master said, well done, great job. Well done, good and faithful servant. And he said, you are faithful over little things. I will put you in charge over many things. Well, then, guess what? There's the one servant. And he had 1 talent. And what did he do? He took his talent and he buried it. Well, the master said, you're evil. You're lazy. And what happened was, he got his talent taken away, and it was given to the guy who had 5 talents, remember? And he got 5 more, so that was 10 talents. And then he got the 1 talent, so that would be 11 talents. So let's think about this story. We've been given talents, okay? Maybe things that we're good at. And the question is, how can we use those for God? Are we using those for God? And so are we keeping them for ourselves? Are we using them for ourselves? So what I want you guys to do is, after you watch this, is to get with your family, talk with your family, and talk about how you can use your talent for God today and this week. So I want you all to think about that and discuss that. And I hope you guys have a great day, and have a great week. And I will see you soon. All right, also a lot of times during T-Kid, we do a craft. So today's craft is you can take a piece of paper, and today's lesson was about the parable of the talents. And you can see my stick figures here, and I'm not a great drawer, but I did this. And so we see that, one of the servants, remember, they had 5 talents. The second one, he had 2 talents. And the third one, he had 1 talent. So you can draw this. You can also draw like talents that you have. And so take a piece of paper, take some markers, take some crayons, and just have fun doing this craft. So I hope you enjoy it.